at this junction, everybody is saying the same thing concerning the planned impeachment of a Governor Fubara of Rivers State. Everybody is saying and speaking the same thing. Are they speaking out of sentiment, or they are speaking based on law? Falano has been speaking. A lot of lawyers have been speaking. The presidency has not even said anything. They have left Wike and his loyalists to their faith. Now, Sagay, the former chairman of the Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, Professor Sagay, has advised members of the Rivers State House of Assembly against initiating impeachment proceedings against the governor Sim Fubara against the backdrop of their defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC. He said initiating impeachment proceedings against Fubara is very, very risky and their own peril. If they do that, that is what a professor Sagay saying. Opinions have remained sharply divided on the constitutional and legal implications of legislators cross-carpeting when there is no noticeable division within the leadership structure of the political party that ensured their victory. In a telephone interview with New Telegraph, the renowned constitutional lawyer said, among others, because of that, it will be very risky for the lawmakers, for them to bring impeachment proceedings, because the governor is going to court to stop the proceedings on the ground that they are no longer members of the house. So that issue has to be decided for before they commence the impeachment proceedings. The constitution is very clear. It's very clear that for you to change from one party to the other as a member of any house in the country, you have to resign your seat. If you don't resign, then of course you will be deemed to have lost your membership of the house, because it is legally impossible unless there is a controversy in the party and as a result you have been affected and therefore you are crossing over to another party. I believe what the governor is saying is that they are automatically no longer members of the house and he is going to ignore them, he added. That is a terrible legal argument which can only be settled by the court. So that is my view. I just stated the law as it is. Okay, from the first question I asked, that are these people speaking out of sentiment or they are speaking based on law? But professor is telling us that he's just quoting according to law. But the question I want to ask again, the case of Umahi and some of the people that defected one time. Okay, when Umahi defected from APC, or from PDP to APC, there was this argument. Even Wike was even saying that there's no way they will have to they can leave their party and go to another party. He was strongly against it, meaning that what is happening now he was against it, that his own loyalists are doing. He was against it during the case of Umahi. But at the end of the day, how did they treat it? Because the reason why everybody is confused is that even when we say we have law, we are doing different things. We are doing different things. That's why it's so difficult, because if you really know law, all these shenanigans, cross-carpeting will not happen in the first place, because you know this is the law and this is it if you do it. But they always believe that they can do or use all this nonsense technicality to get away with most of the things they do at times. So it's not supposed to be a hard thing. It's not supposed hard. The fact we don't know, is there a breakdown within the PDP? Factions have been created. Are they affected by these factions and therefore want to leave the party? These are the questions being thrown out. Those have to be established. Frankly, I have not seen evidence of that. The PDP in Rivers State did not have any crisis. They didn't have any crisis as far as I know. So it is for them to establish. And I think what is going to happen is that one of the party is going to seek a declaration from the court of their status. And until then, anybody can call them anything. Say they are no longer members of the house because they have crossed to another party and therefore they have lost their seats. And that may be the argument of the governor. I'm sure that is what he is relying on. And they will say, no, we have no We left because there was crisis and the party has broken into two, and there is controversy everywhere, and we have changed party. If that is the case, it is only the court that can settle it. But before they left, was there court? Is it not now they are trying to form a quarrel and crisis? Was there crisis before they defected? Because as far as I know, it was a which is it is the same thing. The governor and Wike, two of them were the one having problems. So the problem was between Wike, and it's still between Wike and Fubara. So, like a professor said, they will settle that in court. They will settle that in court. Roberto. This is a brilliant submission. Somebody says a brilliant submission from the professor. Nigeria, the more you look, the less you see. That is why everything is going upside down. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. Leave your comment down there below, guys, and let us have your take. Thank you.